Hello everyone, this video we will talk about our new video plan. We can discuss together. I want to make the new video talk about the esphome because many of our customers have used the Home Assistant software and also mainly used by the esphome. So the Home Assistant is widely used in the world and it's open source and it's free, and almost every week or every month we have new update version. And from 2 years ago, King Kong have designed many ESP32 board for the esphome, so that you can configure it by the esphome, and for any logic, for any function, you just configure the YAML file. And the esphome also is open source and it's free and widely used by the smart home DIYer. But many people also don't know how to configure it, and for many smart home beginner, he don't know how to configure by the esphome, even if how to install the esphome, where to install the esphome. So I have this plan. I want to make esphome videos about the whole progress and how to step by step, and how to configure it, and how to use it, and how to configure for the smart home automation. And also, if you have some ideas, we can discuss together and leave your comments on the YouTube channel. And every day we will receive the email or receive the WhatsApp or receive the message from our King Kong's phone and how to configure it and how to use this ESP32 board. And many of our customers make IoT project, make smart home project, or make agricultural project. Many have used this esphome to configure it. So we will feedback our questions from different way, and from many questions I'm thinking whether I can make a video talk about this esphome, so that can help the beginners or help some people use some esphome new functions and use some commonly used functions. Because from 2 years ago, King Kong's company have designed many ESP32 board that is used for esphome. So that the board hardware is open source. You can download the schematic from King Kong's website. And the software, if you use by the esphome, so you can do anything. So you have your own hardware and you have your own software, firmware, so you can do anything. So the Home Assistant also can run it on the local network if cloud server broken or if internet cut. And the Home Assistant also can work with the mobile phone, work with the PC computer, or work with the tablet. So that is save the message, save the information in your private server. So this is why the Home Assistant is widely used for the smart home DIYer. And so I have these ideas to help some beginners and help some people how to configure used by the esphome, such as from one board and how to install the Home Assistant and how to install the esphome, and how to configure the esphome, and how to control a LED or how to control a lamp for on and for off, and how to change this dimmer, and how to control air conditioning, and how to control TV by this IR signal, and all configured by the esphome. Because almost every hardware will have some different resource, such as digital output and digital input, and analog output and analog input. So if you can learning this and can control this different hardware resource, I think you can use for many different IoT projects. For example, if you can let your digital output configured by the esphome, so you can turn on a relay or turn on a switch, a lamp. So if you can read the digital input by the esphome, so you can monitor some sensor state, such as dot sensor, smoking sensor, or gas sensor. Many binary sensors can be monitored on the Home Assistant by the esphome. So if you can control the analog output, so you can change your dimmer and change this dimmer brightness, or change your fan, or change your motor speed, because that is analog output. Change the different voltage for the different load. Just the motor is for example. And if you can read the analog input, so that you can use for analog sensor, like temperature sensor, humidity sensor, or different water level sensor, or some analog signal sensor monitor the sensor state in home assistant. So these different hardware resources commonly have used in the IoT project. Also about the communication, you can use the Ethernet way, or use the Wi-Fi, or use the Bluetooth, or use the Zigbee, or some different bus, so RS-232 or RS-485. So these different bus also can support in the ESP home. So you can configure it. You can define which protocol use, so such as the Modbus protocol or some different protocol. So if you can use the ESP home to configure these different types of hardware and the different types of communication way, so I think you can do many projects for the automation project, for the IoT project, not only the home automation. Home automation project just one case of IoT project. You can use for the industry, and you can use for the agriculture, and you can use for your school education. So many different ways, so widely used in our future. So also King Kong have continuous development some new PCB module, so that all will support the ESP home and work with the home assistant together. And also we have mixed some new ESP home plugin for Tuya, so that you can use the home assistant in locally network, and you can use the Tuya mobile phone by the internet at the same time. So just configure it by the ESP home. So you can run it your locally, and also you can run it by the internet cloud server. So I think this different situation for your different IoT project case, I just will help you how to do with this case and how to do with that case. So this is the principle. Just understand this principle, so you can change your mind, and for some different project, just define this function by yourself. So this is my idea. I want to make this series video toys about the ESP home, and step by step, and help you to understand the ESP home some powerful function deeply. And also we have designed some new product such as the energy meter for the AC load, and the energy meter for the DC battery. This all on the design. So this will be released soon. So this is my idea. If you have some ideas, or if you need some helps, or if you want to know some deeply information about the ESP home or home assistant, or have some new ideas, you can leave your comments. Welcome for your suggestion. So you can share your ideas. Maybe in future we will let it become a product and convert your idea to a product and share your results for everyone in the world. Okay, thanks for watching.